Okay, we're back with more High Canada Magazine profiles of our High Canada heroes. And we have met so many amazing people over our 10, well, now 11-year run. And I would really be remiss if I didn't spend one of these episodes talking about my friend. He's dead now. Um, and he put up one hell of a fight, let me tell you. And who am I talking about? Well, I'm talking about the King of Compassion, the man behind the mobile drugstore providing safe, tested drugs to the Vancouver's downtown east side. A man who gave over $100,000 to his community of Whitewood, Saskatchewan, as that he was able to put together thanks to a medical cannabis dispensary that he operated in the early days cannabis industry pre-legalization. Who am I talking about? I'm talking about Jerry Martin. Now, Jerry was on our cover year two. The first time I met Jerry Martin, my team and I were driving through Saskatchewan, and we had heard about this particular individual, the King of Compassion, and we wanted to meet him. So we made a special point at stopping at his shop, and oh, I'm so glad we did. Jerry and I became like great friends, and I really supported what he was doing. So much so that I did a cover story on him. We did an amazing interview, and we touched base with Jerry several times over the years. I made some notes before I started this up. His medical marijuana dispensary in Whitewood, they did so much for their community, and it made me so sad to see it raided by RCMP pre-legalization, to see Jerry have everything taken away from him and go into such major court and legal issues. They took his cars, his house, every cent that he had. Jerry was a fighter and he had a dream and he saw how important medical cannabis was. But after that whole experience, he went to Vancouver and he started to see what the overdose problem in Vancouver and around the country was really doing to Canadians. He was in the process before he passed away of launching a constitutional challenge. And that constitutional challenge was going to argue that prohibition had created a toxic drug supply. And that was basically killing Canadians. And Jerry believed in harm reduction and safe supply so much that he found a way to get his mobile shop going, the drugstore, where he offered tested heroin, tested cocaine, tested crystal methamphetamine to make sure that people weren't dropping from fentanyl overdose. Because it has been a major problem, a major, major problem in British Columbia, and Jerry wanted to do something about that. But less than 24 hours after he opened that up, he was shut down by police. He was arrested. But here's the thing. Jerry and I talked about this. He not only knew he was going to be arrested right out of the gate, he counted on it because he was arrested, because he made such a big splash. This story made not only national headlines but international headlines, really getting Canadians and people around the world looking at this astounding, aggravating, horrible problem that Canada is facing, where we are losing Canadians to fentanyl overdose every single day. And in British Columbia and the downtown east side, in an area that is plagued by some of the worst addiction I've ever seen, homelessness, and disparity, that he was fighting so hard for these people to have access to drugs that were not going to kill them, that they were not going to drop like flies from fentanyl overdose. Now, sadly, Jerry died. He died of an overdose. It's very sad and very suspicious, and I miss him all the time, and I miss knowing that there was somebody out there fighting like that for the people of the downtown east side who are willing to take such measures. So Jerry Martin, between what he did for the cannabis community, for medical patients, and for those suffering with addiction, fighting for safe access to clean supply, fighting for Canadians, Jerry Martin, you were one of my heroes. You still are. God rest your soul, Jerry. I miss you, and yeah, you were taken far, far too early. Okay, that's it. I'll see you next time.